Hi everyone. I'm going to give you again another little teaching because again it's a question I have been asked at different times. Having gratitude in relationships, being thankful in relationships. And that means relationships right across the board. That means, family, friends, romantic, or even a new relationship, because showing gratitude within all of those relationships, even with our children, it helps to strengthen that bond. It helps to, in a sense, allow that relationship to grow. And I think at times relationships don't grow because we don't let the other person know, whether it's a child, whether it is, a mom or dad or a romantic couple or friends. We forget to say thank you to them. And your guardian angel is always asking, reminding you to say thank you. And I love that. Your guardian angel is always putting in positive thoughts into your mind when you're in a relationship. Whether that relationship is only for a short time or whether that relationship is for a lifetime. Your guardian angel is always trying to remind you to let them know you love them and they're the best in your life in that sense, and that's showing gratitude, that's showing thanks. And I suppose we don't do that enough. And I suppose we don't, in a sense, in all of those relationships, we forget to say thank you. It's kind of, it should be taken for granted. We've kind of put gratitude outside the door. And then we're wondering why that relationship doesn't have the strength that we believe it should have. And more than likely, all sides have forgotten to show gratitude, to show thanks, and even to show love and understanding. Because that's all gratitude. Even forgiveness is gratitude. And we forget all of these things. And showing, respect for each other to strengthen that bond of that gratitude within that relationship. And that goes even for marriage. That goes for a new couple that have just met. You have to start at the very beginning. And that goes even for your children. Your friends, even those in work. In work maybe you have a relationship with maybe one or two people more than all of the others in your job. And you take it for granted that, that you don't need to show thanks or you don't need to show gratitude. They should be helping you anyway, giving you the advice that you need. But that's not strengthening that relationship, because you can see that relationship start to weaken because the person who you have that relationship with just feels that slight disconnection. And sometimes that disconnection can grow bigger and make that other person walk away. And in relationships, we don't really want that. We don't want it to happen. What way are the angels saying it now? I have to smile at them just up there. Unnecessarily. We don't want it to happen unnecessarily when we could allow that bond to really grow strong by showing gratitude, by being thankful. And remember, in showing that bond of gratitude and being thankful, actually, fills you with, how would I say, with light, with hope. It makes you feel good. Sometimes I don't know how to put it into words, but the angels are always telling me, Lorna, look at that couple over there. They have respect and gratitude for each other. Do you see how happy they are? Do you see how they sort out solutions between them? Do you see how honest and grateful they are for each other, for that love? And I suppose in all relationships we forget, like even a mom and dad can forget to show that gratitude towards their children or their teenager or their son or daughter who might be in their 30s or 40s, and then that son and daughter, because they have never been shown it or have felt that gratitude, they don't know how to, what would I say, to return it to the parents. So again, it's like another little step that our guardian angels want us to take. They want to remind you to be grateful, thankful for every relationship you have in your life, whether it's short or long, and cherish it. Because we need to cherish it, because that fills you with love and that strengthens that bond in that relationship and enhances love and respect, enhances hope. And I just, what would you say, the angels are always showing me just so many times where that bond is not there or it's very weak. And sometimes I'm shown it's weak because the other person or the child or the aunt or the uncle or the mother or the person in work doesn't feel the connection as strong as they should. So that bond is slightly weakening. It's like, today, if you can, I'd love you today, actually. Say to yourself, I'm going to show gratitude to the relationship I'm in now, whether it's a single relationship or it's right across the board with all your relationships. Maybe write out the list, that pen and paper, not on a computer, the pen and paper, write down that list of all those relationships you have and say to yourself, I'm going to do exactly as my guardian angel says, what God wants. I'm going to show gratitude, thankfulness to fill me and them with so much hope and so much love that bond becomes closer. That in effect, when we meet each other, we just want to, in a sense, almost run to each other and embrace each other with delight, with excitement, because that's the way the bond between every relationship should be. So I hope you do exactly as your guardian angel says now. Write out that list and play your part in showing gratitude to all the relationships you have in your life. So love you and bless you. God bless. Bye-bye.